What up, y'all?
Mitch,
Travis,
Joe,
and this is
Candid at the Movies. This time we'll be talking about Madam Web, which is the greatest show on earth that's ever happened. The best thing that we've seen since Skinamarink and ISS. It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
Travis,
yes.
What you think, man?
Well, this movie is starring Dakota Johnson, Sweeney, Isabela Merced, Celeste O'Connor, Mike Epps is there, and a whole bunch of other people.
Mike Epps is there.
He was there.
He was there. And it's basically the story of this one character named Cassandra Webb who gets these random powers and is off to save these three girls that could change the future. And this was a movie. I can say that this movie brought me to tears full of laughter, and I appreciate it for that. Mitch, what you got to say about it?
In the words of the great Bubba Dub, trash. Trash. It was definitely a movie.
Yes.
Yeah. It happened.
It happened. I don't know. I want to blame the writer's strike. I don't know. It was bad. It was really bad.
I can't blame the writer's strike because the same people who wrote Morbius wrote this.
I was trying to fight it.
Yeah.
But this wasn't done but Morbius again.
Yeah.
I will give it one thing.
What's that?
I found the ending a little bit more better than Morbius. Because Morbius, we just got all them CGI bats, and you couldn't tell if they was fighting in between. Here, you could tell they was fighting, even though they weren't fighting.
Because it was an actual projector.
Which power I didn't know this person had.
Right. It just, it needed to happen. Just like the flight to Peru, it just needed to happen.
Yeah.
Because the movie needed to happen.
In the middle of all this going on.
Yeah.
It's like, let's go back to Peru, even though we mentioned it for 2 minutes at the beginning of this movie.
Or I steal this taxi and I drive a stolen taxi with no tags on it for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Leave, go to Peru, and come back. Same stolen taxi.
Same stolen taxi. But I find it interesting how they gave the three young women that she was saving a backstory, but they just kind of jammed it in there. It was just like, we're all alone.
We're all alone.
And what did you say? It was like the smallest
violin? Yeah, that's all you get.
Mr. Krabs.
That's all you get.
My dad doesn't want me. My dad doesn't care either.
Daddy issues.
And that's how they ended up on that dining table dance.
Britney Spears gets you dancing every time. Y'all.
Daddy issues and Britney Spears will set you off from film.
Hey, get off Britney Spears, man. We love her.
We do. Shout out Britney.
Free Britney. I think everything was just so random, shoehorned in. It was, the word for this movie is completely disjointed.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Nothing was connected. Nothing made sense to be together. It was like, hey, they look like they really wrote out a summary of the movie and just said, act it out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna put this on my notes on my phone.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, and the dub of some people's voices didn't match their mouths.
Yeah.
So it looked like they were speaking a different language, but they weren't.
And you could tell it was voiced over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want them to say that. Say this. And then we're just gonna put it over. No, don't act it over. Don't worry about the lips, man. Just play the audio.
I don't know if Anya Corazon. I have an issue with Anya Corazon, that name. I have an issue with that name. Because I don't know whether or not that person was in the comics. I've never read of an Anya Corazon in the comics. Did you?
Not off the top of my head, unless it's something I've never read.
It might have been something that was like one of them little random things in the... But Corazon is the laziest last name for somebody that's Latina. Okay? It's the... on your heart.
They were trying to be different because they didn't want to be predictable.
Yeah.
They didn't want to use Rodriguez.
And they didn't do Sydney Sweeney's character right either because they had her trying to look like a 15-year-old, but clearly costuming did not do her right.
No.
We all know what Sydney Sweeney looked like. Y'all.
Right.
We're not even going to say it. We'll picture up there. And we all know what she looks like.
We know what she looked like, bro. Like,
all I'm saying is, I started thinking about anime cartoons. When she came on the screen.
yeah.
I was like, okay. This wig is god awful.
Terrible. Not the Bay Yang.
And she don't throw these glasses on like she's Superman, and nobody knows Clark Kent is Superman.
Bro, this is Sydney.
Come on.
And Dakota Johnson did a Dakota Johnson-esque job on this. Like, I can never say she's a terrible actress. She just be aight. She did aight.
She just does
This
whole
whole movie seemed like she just did not want to be here. Like,
yeah,
she was doing community service for running a red light, and they said you got to go do this movie.
You can tell she was mad at her agent after she got the job. She was like, "This ain't the real Marvel."
I'm gonna tell you what it was. He said you want to do a Marvel movie. She was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Oh, it's a Sony Marvel movie, and it's not Spider-Man. It's Spider-ish.
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 That's the name of this movie. Spider-ish. Travis told me that I need to stop buying Spider-Man games and DLCs off of PlayStation because it gives them an opportunity to write this, and I'm inclined to believe him. That conspiracy actually kind of makes sense. Because the Spider-Man games are so much better than any movies that Sony has come out with, except for maybe the Tobey Maguire, like way back.
Yeah, we were in high school when that came out.
Yeah.
Lots changed.
And for those of y'all who was like, Andrew Garfield made a great Spider-Man. No, he didn't.
It's like, here's one spoiler we're gonna give you. This is not connected to none of the Spider-Man universe.
It is though. It is.
Peter was born. Ben was in it.
Ben was there.
That's about the most connection you're gonna get. That is it. You don't need to watch nothing. You don't need to watch Venom. You don't need to watch Morbius. You don't need to even watch Into the Spider-Verse. This is just its own thing.
And
they just want you to think it's a multiverse.
And it's got to be a one and done. Please don't bring it back.
Please don't bring it back. Because I would love to, because I mean, ultimately, I know a lot of comic book characters came from on screen and into the comics. Yeah. I feel like these three Spider Women didn't do enough for it to really be like,
and it wasn't their fault.
Yeah,
the whole movie just was not. It was a bad write.
Yeah, and don't blame it on it's because it's a woman-based film. No. We are being very objective here.
It was very.
It was just really terrible.
We can't say it because it's women based because it was men writers.
Yeah,
there you go.
And it was still.
Honestly, I feel like if they had gotten a few more women writers, it might have been.
They could have helped somebody.
Might have made sense.
It's crazy how they didn't pay attention to detail on this. As detailed as it should have been.
Yeah.
We saw the part where they left the train station. 2 hours later, they're on the front page of a newspaper that's been out already that
on
day.
The same day.
Yeah. And they're on the front page missing. What?
And that's a lie because one of them was Hispanic and the other one was black. You know they're not going to be on the front page of the newspaper. No. I'm sorry.
At all.
I'm sorry. But they're not even going to make the news. Not in 2003, not even now.
Yeah, it was set in 2003.
Yeah, so. It's not even now.
And
don't nobody care.
We know the truth.
Yeah, we know the truth.
We know the truth.
Yeah. Anyway, ultimately, this is just a bad movie, but I'm trying to give it some grace, but also it was a bad movie.
Yeah.
Peter, the baby that played Peter was good.
Yeah. The baby did a great
job. He cried right on cue.
The baby, yeah.
That was it.
Mm-hmm. Water burst with no blood.
No blood in the water, bro.
Oh yeah, and here's one thing we forgot to tell you about that was very early in the movie. There are spider people in Peru.
Yeah, a whole tribe of spider people.
That's all we're gonna give you, but I'm gonna give you my grade of this movie. I'm gonna give this movie a gentleman's D because it entertained me. It was effing horrible, and this is my 2024 Batman and Robin.
Oh,
Joe, what's your grade?
I'm gonna make up a new one.
Oh,
Gentleman's D-.
ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
not enough deep. Okay, all right.
What did he say?
Hey, yo! Come on, bro. Everybody put your hands towards Travis.
Whoa.
Bitch, come on,
Get this. I'm not going to be a gentleman. It was an F. It was terrible. I told somebody before, they was like, man, can't wait to go see that Man Web. I said, don't go see it.
Yeah.
I already know. I felt it in my shanana.
Sha-na-na-na.
And it told the truth.
The only reason why I couldn't give this an F like that is because of Skinamarink and ISS.
See,
They're worse.
Because I saw both of them, and I can't put them in the same category.
they were worse than that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I missed those.
Also, what was that movie that we just recently saw? That Founders Day.
Oh, Founders Day.
We
yeah.
can put that in the same category.
Yeah.
So I can't. This is slightly better than those three.
This is better than Founders Day by 100%.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how bad it was. It was so bad that I actually woke up and watched the rest of it because I couldn't believe it was that bad.
And you know when this guy hates watching something,
I'm going to sleep.
bruh, he going to sleep. Anyway, I've been Joe.
I've always been Mitch.
I'm Travis.
And this is
Candid at the Movies.
Please make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe. As well as
Please.
hit that notification bell. We are almost at 1,000, so we really need y'all help. Please
Get us
share.
there.
Yeah.
Please get us there. We love y'all. And more to come from us a little bit later on this year. Love y'all.
All right now.
Peace.
Have a fantastic day.
Yes.